Everybody has a point of view and a version of the story and a tale of tales. I want to share my thoughts on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, on her career path, on her interview tactics. Um, Mind you, this is not my 100% assessment. It's not to be taken for anything other than my opinion. So don't get offended by anything that I say here. I like the idea that you can use social media's platform as a healing tool. I like that you can bring people up, whether it's via satellite or via telephone, to have conversations and discussions containing elements of their life that might not be so pleasant for them on a daily basis. The pros and cons that go into these shows have to be heavily examined for a number of reasons. I'm a slow walker into these. So if you expect quick, in a hurry assessments, that's not my style. I've never been that way. Right. I've never gone to therapy before, but I've seen enough from perseverance view to know that it takes a certain type of individual, a special type of person to be able to sit there, listen, critique, analyze, retain, then respond, and also give solutions and answers that's going to be of some type of assistance in your developing a stronger use of feeling, emotion, thought, operating from a healthier physical standpoint. It takes a special person with that gift to do it. And honestly, you have to have God with you. He has to have that anointing on you for you to be any type of um, successful in that. Otherwise, it's just going to be a waste of time. And I say all of that. I lay that foundation here first to say that Dr. Cheyenne, while she has her education and all of these different things in her ability to have these discussions with celebrities and things of that nature, I've come to realize that your past clearly will always come back to haunt you, as much as people try to ignore it and say it doesn't, especially with women who say it shouldn't matter. Clearly it does, because hers was thrown back in her face as she's giving out advice. I believe that a person can give advice and be in a position to give advice no matter where they came from. I think it's only hypocritical when you're operating from a place of self righteousness and ego, and your lifestyle doesn't reflect the changes in which you offer to other people. So as she's, breaking down Tyrese and Cam Newton and things of that nature, and I did a video on this uh not too long ago. If you want to check it out, my original assertion was that she did a pretty good job, which I still agree she did. Also, at the same time, after going into this further, I wanted to highlight the idea or just this portion where we get lost just because a person's past is what it was does not negate that they're telling the truth. It doesn't negate any of the information that they're giving out. You can only disqualify a person for how they conduct themselves right now in the present. So if you're a person who is giving all of this scrutiny and you're calling me out on all of this, that, and the third, and you're still living the same type of lifestyle that you are accusing me of being a part of, then that's a huge issue. That's where I draw the line, where it's like, why are you talking to me and you still have all of this going on? That's where I would have to be like, yeah, I hear you, but it's like, why aren't you applying it yourself? That's exactly how the information is getting regurgitated back to her in those interviews. um I don't know. It's one of those tricky situations. You can take from someone, but you have to be mindful of, well, I have to make sure that they're not leading me down a path of error. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's why it's very important that you be mindful of who you listen to and who you communicate with. That's really my honest take on her, and just that entire package. You could go into deeper context if you want with that, but that's my final analysis on her. I do believe she has good talking points and she made a lot of great assessments. However, you have to weigh both sides out. You know what I'm saying? Determine if you should be taking advice from this person or not. But I mean, that's just me. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment sections.